Hey, y'all, give me a two if you can hear me in the chat. Um, this is a live that I'm not really expecting that many people to come into. It is the morning, and I am about to get my work day started. But before I do, I just want to prep you guys. We have a live coming up tonight at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So I'll leave the link in the description box below. But many times I get really bottled up, right? Give me a two if you can hear me because it's early and I have these headphones on because I'm in my like little media room downstairs, but my family is sleeping. And yeah, I just don't want to be that loud. So give me a two if you can hear me perfect. Hey, Keisha. First of all, divine alignment because I'm filming a vlog. I mean, not vlog, finishing editing a vlog today before my live. And I promise it's no, like, it don't have nothing to do with me trying to like become somebody or nothing like that. The Master Stylist has the best foam wrap on the market, point blank, period. I'm sorry. And I've been proving it to you guys in a video. So this is perfect timing because I just want everybody to know. She don't even know that I'm making the video and I'm about to order some more foam wrap because I ran out. But anyway, um, one of the main things that I wanted to come on here for this morning is I just really want to prep y'all. By the Master Stylist being in here, I think she can back me on this when I say that initially when you get into the hair industry, of course, we're not about to be fake. It's to make money. Of course, it's a job. You start doing hair, you get a cosmetology license for the same reason anybody else gets a cosmetology license and starts doing hair. But but it can turn into something else very fast, very swiftly. And before you know it, you have shut off all of the different parts of yourself that you initially came into the industry with to protect yourself. Like for me, I'm a Cancer, right? And I know a lot of people don't like talking about zodiac signs and stuff. You don't have to believe in zodiac signs, they believe in you. Anyway, um, as a Cancer, like I wear my heart on my sleeve and I just come with so much love, right? And I think people have a warped thing about what love is. Love is not, oh, sweetie. Like my father, if I wore something crazy and I looked stupid, or if it didn't fit and I was squeezing into it, my daddy loved me so much, right? That he refused to let somebody else be the person that tells me that's too little. So he like, no, 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 no. That's too little. Go change your clothes. You look crazy. He wasn't allowing anybody outside of me who didn't love me, who didn't have my best interest at heart to speak to me, to correct me. So the way that I see correction, y'all, is so much different than the way that the majority of the world sees it. The way that I see love is so different from the rest of the way that the world sees it. So the way that I come off may be a little brass to some people, but it's all love. Love, yes, yes, Keisha, love is an action word. And my actions, listen, my actions, like for example, me and Keisha are like social media friends. We've never talked on the phone, which we need to. I'm about to DM me my number. And like we don't like know each other or anything like that. But when I say like, oh, I got love for Keisha, I mean that shit. Like I was watching one of your videos, babe, with you and your husband, and it made me teary eyed because it's insanity to know that in the midst of me and you just doing our work and filming it. First of all, I don't think anybody understands how freaking hard it is to film yourself doing hair and still be on time for every client that's coming in, still face every last one of their needs and edit and be a mother and be a wife, like, and a business owner, paying rent at your house and paying rent at your shop that's just as much, if not more. Listen, for me to still open my mouth and want to help you, it's in love. Like, me and Keisha don't know each other like that. But if I see somebody coming for her in a certain way and I already know her intention, I love Keisha. I'm gonna be like, y'all some dusty bitches. And Keisha got love for me, not like, oh, see, I'm my best friend, I fight for her, but like, we'd be like, what the fuck? No. So when I'm trying to explain that to you, just so you can understand how I feel towards every last one of y'all that's listening to the sound of my voice. I'm not like, oh, she's so aggressive and she's always angry. No, I love you and I love you so much that I am so intensely frustrated with the way that you being dragged. Pay attention to the real cosmetologist. I'm sorry, Keisha, you're an example today because you came in here. Imagine, imagine this. You got real cosmetologists. Real cosmetologists ain't selling you no co-wash and conditioner. Real cosmetologists are not making the same type of products that YouTubers that don't have no educational background are selling. The products that licensed cosmetologists and professionals sell, and I don't want, I'm not about to call us older, but anybody that's under anybody that's under like let me say anybody that's under like 35, y'all have no idea what the real hair industry looks like. What black women who came before us, what our grandmothers and what our ancestors fought to rise up. So think about this. Think of the irony of as the black community destroys what their own community built up, you linking on to other cultures and they shit. Like y'all linking on to Ayurvedic medicine. Ayurvedic medicine is that's Indian culture. That's not your culture. Rice water. That's not your culture. That's not your culture. What's from your culture? Because before Team Natural started, right? Before Team Natural started, y'all was doing y'all hair the way y'all grandmas did y'all hair. Our grandmas may have put a little bit of grease on our scalp, but you know what else they did? They told you not to touch your hair until you got it washed again. That's what your grandma told you. You weren't playing in your hair. And your grandma, maybe she greased your scalp. That was something that she left out. But I know a whole bunch of women who didn't. My grandma didn't. But she put grease on my hair to get longevity from my hairstyle because I couldn't touch my hair for a week. So the grease was not to grow my hair. The grease was to retain my length. Do you hear me? Y'all grandmas did not have y'all in washing goals for a reason. For a reason. But a woman from another country comes through and gives y'all something else and everything is flipped on its head. So when I make videos, when I'm saying certain things, they're all coming from love. I am drawing parallels so you can come up out of things that you used to be in before and you can see the connections, you can draw the parallel. But guess what? The only way that you're gonna have new wine in new bottles is if somebody breaks the old bottles. It's just as simple as that. And I'm here to break the old bottles. Yes, girl, yes. And you stay up late nights editing. Like it's not a game, y'all. Like it is hard. It's hard, right? I'm talking when I got to 100K, and I'm not gonna hold you up. I know wholeheartedly that my bad. I know wholeheartedly that me no longer. Give me a two if y'all can still hear me, because I think one of my headphones just died. But I know wholeheartedly that that is one of the main reasons why, not necessarily that my views have went down, because that's not, I'm not pressed about that. Thank you. Okay. Because I'm not pressed about that, but I need y'all to understand something. When I got to 100K, right? The reason that I'm not produced, the only reason I got to 100K when I did was because of the amount of videos that I was posting, y'all. I would do eight, nine people a day. And then on my lunch break or anytime I had downtime, I was editing videos on my laptop. Then when I got home, I would stay up and edit at least two videos every single night. So I was up. Think about this. I was up to like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, editing videos. Then I would go to sleep, right? I would go to sleep when I could fall asleep. Then I would get back up at 5, right? So I'm working off a couple hours of sleep. I would get back up at 5 o'clock in the morning, take a shower, get myself together, get both of my kids ready for school. Me and my husband would take my kids to school. Then he would drop me off. Then I would do 12 people. Then I would go back home, get my kids together, and do the same shit all over again. I did that for two, three, for years until I stopped doing hair. That's how I got to 100K because I was killing myself. So when I stopped, when I stepped back, I had to say, okay, what do I want more? Do I want these views or do I want my sanity? So that's why I stepped back and started doing other stuff. But my passion, my passion, that's not where it was at. If my passion was there, then it wouldn't have been as bad. But because my passion is what I'm doing now, that was like killing me. So now I work at a rate that is more feasible for me, a rate that is more realistic for me mentally, a rate that I can really, really keep up with. But, but the reason that I am making this video, right? The reason we're doing this live, because I swear this gonna be a quick one, even though I always say it's gonna be a quick one. Good morning, boo. By the way, anybody who ordered a product, literally everybody, anybody who ordered before this morning, your orders are going out today. Or my USPS driver picking it up today. But I want everybody to be mentally prepared to be able to hear what is coming later. And when you come to my channel expecting to have old bottles broken. Expect that for me. Don't expect to come on my channel and hear me tell you anything as it pertains to like me stroking your ego about something that's dumb. If it's dumb, I'm gonna tell you it's dumb. I'm giving you the real. The reason that y'all keep seeing all of these YouTubers, all of these celebrities, all of these people switch up is because nobody's being their true authentic self. And because nobody's being their true authentic self, everybody gets tired and either snaps or be like, fuck it, this is who I really am. And then y'all like, oh, they different. It's something wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. They're being who they've been this entire time. They just are deciding not to wear the mask anymore. I'm not doing that. I've been the same way since day one. And no matter how many people attack me for it, no matter how many people call me names about my personality, I have been the same since the very first day you have ever came to my channel, and I haven't switched up nothing. And I take pride in it. My daddy always taught me, mean what you say and say what you mean. Like I don't speak on nothing unless I can prove it to you and tell you where to go look to prove it to yourself. That's why when people be like, oh, people can't give opinions. No, because I'm not here giving opinions. I'm here giving facts. Now, if you want to give me some facts, let's do it. But I am not here to entertain opinions because opinions is the way, it's the reason why everybody's in the shit that they in right now. Because y'all been listening to opinions. Co-washing is an opinion. That ain't real facts. That's an opinion. The Locke method is an opinion, a hypothesis that is not proven by any fact. The Locke method is a hypothesis. A hypothesis means an educated guess. By you knowing that your hair needs to get moisture, you make an educated guess and say, oh, if I lock my hair down and lock the cuticle, I'll get moisture. But see, the scientific method was not followed, right? You stopped at the hypothesis. YouTube is full of people who stop at the hypothesis. If they would have kept going past the hypothesis, they would have said, okay, the lock method, liquid oil cream, and this is here to lock down moisture. But then, listen to me. If you keep going with the scientific method, what happens is you say, okay, well, let me test this out. Let me see what happens over a certain period of time. What happens to the scalp? What happens to the hair shaft? What happens? Is hydro fatigue induced? Is this increasing or decreasing sebum production? But see, listen, because nobody knows anything about the scientific method, y'all stop at the hypothesis. The team natural community is full of hypotheses. Give me a tool if you understand what I am saying. None of y'all hypotheses were tested. None of them. That's why it's easy for me to poke holes in them because I have ran the test that you guys have not. Understand the scientific method. Science is not absolute. A scientist is not somebody that's saying, oh, everything that I say is fact, is absolute. A scientist is somebody who has seen something, made a hypothesis, and tested it like beyond, like more times than they can count until they know behind a reasonable doubt that no matter what properties I put this thing through, this is the result that I get. That's how we find a fact. Do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Love is not bubbly and giggly. Love is that's stupid. Make a change or you're gonna F yourself over. I don't want to see you hurt yourself. You know what manipulation is though? Manipulation is you perfect like you are. You ain't doing nothing wrong, even though your life is fucked. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. You got it. You're perfect. You're beautiful. You're whole. That is what you should be afraid of. You know you're not without a flaw. You know that there are things that you need to change. So the reason that black people are constantly in this place is because you want somebody to stroke your ego and make you feel good. No, we need the lights on. Right now, black people in the boom boom room. The boom boom room where everything dark, everything red, everything all sexy. You perfect, everything good. No, that is not when you make change. You know why you don't touch the stove? You don't not touch the stove or hot things because it's so pretty. My fingers are so pretty. No, you don't touch the stove because it's hot. And your mind and your whole body from the top of your head to the bottom of the feet holds the memory of that pain. So anytime you get by fire because of that pain you felt before, you're not going to touch it. Wisdom. But wisdom only comes from experience. But if within y'all experiences, y'all want to constantly believe that y'all are without fault, you gain no wisdom. That's why black women are walking around in the same cycles over and over and over and over and over again because you gain no wisdom. You can only gain wisdom through experience and accountability. Because listen, everybody's experiencing, but nobody's accountable. You have to experience the situation, sit back, look at it for what it is, understand all of the variables, and make changes. And when you make those changes, you invoke like everything around you just opens up and starts changing, and you never go back again and you focus on other things. This is deeper than hair. Most black women spend time looking at blogs and all in their hair and not confident about their hair for hours. You spend all of your time if you're not working or watching TV, you looking at YouTube drama or you looking at videos about how to grow your hair. Imagine if y'all stopped doing it. Imagine if all black women knew how to grow their hair, and imagine if, let's say, for example, if all black women focused on building good online school programs for our kids so our kids don't have to be in certain schools. Imagine that. Imagine the billions of dollars that black women spend on hair products. Imagine if we had something set up where we had one thing and we all put all of that money into our own school systems, into our own shit, but we don't do none of that. You know what we pressed about? We pressed about sexy red and her booty hole and what color it is. We pressed about hit with like y'all. All y'all listen to is music about death, violence, and explicit sexuality, as if the only thing that a black woman is a sex object to bend over. Like I'm a black woman, I don't ever twerk. The fuck? Change your focus. That's what my channel is about. So I'm not gonna talk y'all to death this morning. I know things are hard to hear, but I want y'all to ingest everything that I am saying. Understand that the place that everything is going to come from later is coming from a place of love and nothing else. Yes, things are hard to hear. I get it. But wisdom only comes from experience. And the only way that you gain wisdom from your experiences is if you have accountability for the things that got you into those experiences in the first place. So I really hope that this makes sense. It's really hard to understand what you're saying. Something is wrong with the mic. Yeah. All right. So I'll see you guys later.